But if I draw the rectangle, what happened? Okay. Okay. If you click on the x1, y1, look at here. Very important to understand. That means first point, this one x1, y1. For example, the location is x coordinate value is 10 and y coordinate value is 20. This is the point, right? So then the second point you click here. That is x2, y2. For example, 70, x coordinate value is 70 and y coordinate value is 80. Okay. So to draw the rectangle, so we use the command g.draw rectangle. So draw the rectangle. What we need? We need the actually the first point, and we need the width and the height of the rectangle. Then they can draw the rectangle. So here, so the first point is x1, y1 is here is okay. Then the width and the height we need to calculate from this point, right? So x2 minus x1. What is the value of x2 here? X2 is 70 minus 10. This is 60. All right. So we got the width is 60. What about the height? Y2 minus y1. What is the value of y2? 80. What is the value of y1? 20. 80 minus 20 is 60. So we got the height 60 and width also 60. You can draw the rectangle. Okay, so no problem. Okay, now the question is, once you click the first point at the bottom, that means this value will be x1 and y1. All right, at 70, 80. And then you click here. That will be the x2, y2 endpoint, 10 and 20. Location is 10 and 20. So what happened in that case? You need to calculate the width and the height. So if you look at here, x2 minus x1, that means 10 minus 70 minus 60, and y2 minus y1, that means 20 minus 80 minus 60. So we cannot draw the rectangle here. All right. So what you need to do once you get this condition, that's why if we see the x1 value is greater than x2, if you look at here, the x1 value is greater than x2, we must have to exchange the value, swap the value. That means x1 value must be less than x2. Okay, we swap the value. That means similarly, if y1 value, if you look at here, y1 80, that means greater than the y2 value. So we must have to exchange the value, swap the value, so that the value will be changed. So y1 value will be again 20 and y2 value will be 80. So now we can draw the rectangle. Okay, clear? Okay, now, okay. So in case of oval also the same things we need to use, same conditions. If the value is x2, x1 is greater than x2, swap the value. Similarly, if y1 value is greater than y2, then we have to swap the value. Otherwise, we cannot draw the oval. Here you look at here, x1, y1, for example, the 10, 20, and then here is x2, y2 is the 70, 80, the value here. So we can actually draw the rectangle based on the what is the actually width and the height. So here you look at here. So in the Java, basically what happened, this is the width and the height. Actually, they draw the rectangle at behind. Okay, we cannot see this rectangle. And then this rectangle draw, then they find out the middle position of the each of the side. You see middle position of each of the side. And then they draw the arc and combine the each of the arc together so that it draw the oval shape. Now I think you understand this one. Now how to get actually the coordinate value? If you look at here, we use the mouse clicked. This is the function we use to get the actually the location of the mouse and each of the mouse points. Then you use the parameter is the mouse event class object. Then initial value we put on off equal to not off. Then if this is not off, that means this is on. That means we can get the first point. How to get the first point? x1 equal to e.getx. The function we use here, e.getx. So if you click here, for example, line. So here is the first point. Then we click here. So this is draw the line. Okay. And this is the second point, x2 and y2, and repaint and display the graphics, right? So now this one, if you look at here, the output, so temp is initial value is zeros, right? So now once click, then it will count 1. Then click, count again. So it will add in, increase 1 by 1. So use here, the user there is mouse entered, mouse exited, mouse release, mouse press, all these functions, and then at the end we update the graphics, okay, through the paint function. All right. So now here I want to change the color. I want to change the color means green color. That means which location of the array? Location 1. That's the green color. Okay. Now I have to draw the line from the bottom. Okay. So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Green color. Okay. Now I want to change this one to rectangle. Right. So the rectangle is, let's see, I choose the color is blue color. Okay. So initial location, the x1, y1 here, and then is here. You look at here. So x1, y1, x2, y2, right? So x2, y2 is bigger. Okay. Now I want to change this one to magenta color. For example, I click here. This one, x1, y1. Now I click here. This is x2, y2. So what happened? What happened? It will follow this condition. It will exchange the value. Okay, then it will draw the rectangle. Similarly, for oval case, okay, the case 2 oval case is the similar way. Okay, I choose the oval, and then I choose the color. Here is the black color. So initially I put here x1, y1, then I click here. This is x2, y2. Then this is create the oval here. Okay, now I'm going to change this color to cyan color, for example, cyan color oval. Then this one I click here. You look at here. This is x1, y1. Then I click at the top. So x2, y2. So this x1, y1 is actually this greater than x2, y2. So it will exchange the value and it will draw the oval. Okay. So I hope understand actually how we can draw the line, draw the rectangle, draw the oval, and also we can select different color so that it will display the output with different colors. Okay.